back at you with another live stream, WWE 2K14. Hope you guys enjoyed 2K25 live slash 2K14 live stream. That basically was a double stream. So my apologies if I had to end the 2K25 stream, even though I had to go into 2K14. I just felt bored playing it because I feel like it was just boring me out, even though I never felt like that. But I just had more fun playing these games, and I know you guys love watching me play 2K14. So, but somewhere down the line in the near future, I'll be doing 2K25 live streams. So pardon me if that was the first episode. You know, you guys can check it out if you want to, but it will be in a playlist. So I might just delete it, but I don't know yet. I might just keep it for anybody that want to watch me, want to watch the stream. All right, guys, this is just a free for all gameplay stream. This is not gonna be no type episode like I normally would do, like I saw me did earlier today. But stay tuned for episode 28 of 2K14. Remember, we got that road to WrestleMania. You know. Hey guys, this is your boy JMT. If you want to follow me on social media, y'all always welcome to. Y'all want to follow me on Twitch, you guys can also follow me on there. So I'm gonna put the link for you guys that want to follow me on Twitch. Don't forget, I will be doing content in the near future. I just feel like every time I play 2K14 is more fun. You guys love watching me play this game, of course. I realize this is like one of the most popular games that I do streaming. So that just shows you guys love watching me play this. So, all right, guys. So you guys want to follow me on Twitch? The link is right there in the chat. All right, let's go. 2K14 free for all gameplay. I think this is the 8th edition of the free for all gameplay series. Remember, this is a series that I'm doing. This is not no episode or anything like that. This is more of a series that I do. You guys watch me play 2K14. I will be doing a free for all gameplay on WWE 13 very soon, just to let you guys know. Because I know y'all haven't watched me play WWE 13 in a while, and like maybe in a couple weeks since the off script thing. I did unlock everybody else, so I still got to unlock more things, but I can do that at any time now. I completed the Chris Jericho and Road Dogg match. If that's what y'all want to know, yes, I unlocked Chris Jericho and the Undisputed Championship just to keep you guys updated. I did unlock Chris Jericho from that Road Dogg Jericho match. I finally put him through the table. All right, guys, so let me put it on the chat so I can see you guys' messages. Live chat. All right. So I can see you guys. If any of you guys write me. Psycho said. What? Get the yo. What the heck? Wow. Wow. He just get the nah, bro. Excuse my language. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking yo? What the fuck was that? What was that? Wow. He just beat. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't mean to swear. I don't mean to curse. Forgive me for swearing on my stream, YouTube. What the yo? He just beat Psycho Sid like that? What the fuck? Yo. Ain't no, there ain't no way. Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Get the nah, bro. Hold on, I gotta put down my controller, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hold up. I gotta. Ain't no freaking way, bro. Ain't no way. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Did that just happen? He just beat Psycho. What's good, Hunter? Glad you joined back on stream. I'm glad you. I'm glad you back on stream, man. Tell me, did not that just happen? Did that just happen? He just ain't no freaking way. Who? Who won the WWE Tag Team Championship? Hunter. WWE 2006 roster. Who? Who won? I'm just still shocked. I literally was just got finished doing a King of the Ring finals, and I'm facing Psycho Sid. I was Eddie Guerrero. As you see, Eddie Guerrero won the King of the Ring in exhibition. And take your time, Hunter. I was about to do the match, and all of a sudden, Eddie Guerrero just did a small package leverage pin on Psycho Sid. Chris Masters and Triple H. Chris Masters and Triple H. What the hell? What the hell is going on tonight? What the heck is going on Thursday? First Eddie Guerrero just won the King of the Ring by just by beating up Psycho Sid out of nowhere. I just started the match and it ended like that. And now you're telling me Chris Masters and Triple H are a WWE Tag Team champ. What the hell? Pardon me, guys. Man. Anyway, let's get a new tournament going on. I can't believe that just happened. That's probably one of the most shocking things in 2K14 history. That's probably one of the most. Well, you guys got to witness it. Let this go. Let this be a moment for you guys to go back and look at maybe 5 years from now. Yeah, be like, wow, JMT, that was really hilarious. Yeah, it was. This is a funny moment for you guys to remember forever. Only real one's gonna remember this moment forever. I can't believe that just happened. Wow. Anyway, guys, as you just saw, yo, I can't believe that just happened. I didn't even get a chance to really get some offense and all of. If anyway, let's move on, guys. I'll be sitting here all night, sitting here being shocked. I'll be here all night trying to. Now Triple H and Chris Masters versus Kurt Angle and Carlito. That sound like some. That sound like some ruthless aggression ish right there. Sound like something that really would happen on Raw. Sound like some. Yeah, that sound like something like that would have happened anyway in 2006 WWE or 2005, 2006. Ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 dong, ding dong. All right, I'm doing a King of the Ring tournament that's going to be wonderful. So I also created Arn Anderson and Kevin Nash was created player. Oh, that's what's up. You got some clothes I see that you're making. That's what's up, Hunter. Is anybody else you gonna create? You already made Arn Anderson. You making Kevin Nash. You should make Jeff Hardy. You should make the Hardy Boys. If that's if you haven't made them already. I mean, I don't know if you have, but you should make Goldberg. I don't know. That's just my recommendation. Or make you AJ Styles, Sting, or somebody. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I'm going to create Brock Lesnar and Muhammad Ali. Oh, that's what's up. Gonna make okay, that's cool. You gonna make Brock Lesnar? Did you do season mode on SVR 06? You know, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 got a good season mode. Damn good season mode. You got the voiceover. Your custom character can have a voiceover. That's what I love about SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. They got a nice season mode. Season mode got a lot of cutscenes. Your character can have a voiceover. And now even the characters that you have storylines with, they got voiceover. So that's why a lot of people love playing SVR 06 and 07 as well. The first SmackDown vs. Raw, it was alright. It was a step down from Here Comes the Pain. Yeah, title match. That's like the first SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah, the first SmackDown versus Raw that have title match, which I felt like they should have been. They should have added. I felt like they should have added that in Here Comes the Pain, because in Here Comes the Pain you can have a title match, but I feel like Exhibition they should have had that, but they waited till 2006 to add it. So, but yeah, title matches can be fun, especially if you got custom people already. Are you gonna make like Brock Lesnar from scratch? Because I know people used to going on websites to create these claws and stuff. Have you thought about modding SVR 06? Because I see a lot of people now, they be modding the old SmackDown games and stuff. Even SVR 08. I seen people mod SVR08, SVR11. There's a guy on YouTube. He mod 2K14, real good. I'm going to make version of him. You gonna make the UFC Brock Lesnar? Okay. I'll call that the knife the knife tattoo Lesnar. That's when he had so he started to have the knife tattoo on his chest. But you ever think about modding some WWE games? Cause I ain't gonna lie, that modern ish, that stuff be that stuff be valid, man. Like, especially people be modding 2K14. I'm also gonna make that WCW wrestler, but I don't remember the name. You don't remember the name? Let me guess. Goldberg. If I'm Goldberg, Lex Luger, or I'm trying to just give you a name. Scott Hall. Nah, I like make my own superstar. Okay. You'll make your own superstar. Hey, that's good. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with making your own superstar. No, it was NWO, I think. NWO. Okay, so trying to think. Yeah, that's a good one. There's a whole bunch of Conan. I could be wrong. Was it Conan? There was a lot of NWO members. I mean, you have Kurt Hennig, you have Scott Steiner, Lex Luger. We already spoke about Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. Maybe I'm guessing Scott Hall. Oh, Scott. I was just about to say that too. I'm like, it's crazy. I was just about to say Scott Norton. Yeah, another NWO member. I was gonna say him too. I'm like, 'cause I said Scott Steiner. I said, okay, so maybe. Oh yeah, maybe you was telling me about True Crime New York City. Uh, True Crime Streets of LA. That's another one that I played. I played True Crime Streets of LA. I've had that. I had that for the original Xbox. That was the first true crime game I played. Was True Crime Streets of LA. I used to do the missions, but I used to free roam more than doing the missions because at the time it was like a GTA like experience. You get to roam around LA, even though the map wasn't all that big, but it was something to do at least. Does that game have edge? Um, does that game have edge? What you mean, Hunter? What game? Let's I mean Edge Edge is in 2K14. He's in SV06. He's in '07, '08, '09. He's in WWE 2K14 have Edge, old Superstar made tag team later. Yeah. Edge, yeah. Yeah, Edge is in 2K14. Only thing that sucks, they didn't put a lot of tires for Edge. They only gave him what? Mania 22, well, his WrestleMania 23 attire, as you saw before, he you have to make his Mania 23 attire from scratch, which I've done already. I already made that attire from scratch. That's why if you go into the creation suite, they have his logos, so you can put it yourself. Yeah, I think I think in 2K14 we would have got. You remember if you play W13, remember Edge's retro model. I think if they had the TLC two and for the 30 years of WrestleMania, if they was able to do that, I think we would have had another retro Edge. I think we would have had WWE 13 Edge in 2K14. I think we would have had that Edge again in 2K14. Remember, we had that Edge in 2K. We had the retro Edge in WWE 12, WWE 13, but not WWE 2K14. Or they could have. I don't think they. I don't think they would have. I mean, because remember, you had the Hardys. They were in TNA. The Dudley Boys. They were in TNA at the time. So, but in an alternate universe, I think we would have had retro Edge in 2K14. You probably would have had WrestleMania 16, 17 Edge. Did also appear in WWE 2K15 because I have that game, but I stopped playing that game because WWE 2006. I believe I believe Edge is in 2K15, but I think he's a DLC. If I'm not mistaken, I think Edge is a DLC. I think Edge is a DLC in 2K15. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think wholeheartedly Edge is a DLC in 2K15. I know Christian is in 2K15 because he's a playable character. But I think Edge is a DLC in 2K15. As far as I can remember, well, it's the microtransactions, Hunter. So you know how that can be, bro. Sometimes, once upon a time, video games didn't have DLC. Well, you had video games where you had to play through certain levels to unlock certain people, or you had to do complete certain challenges in the game to get the character unlocked. Now they make it so they have them behind a paywall. You gotta pay for them, or what they will call an add-on to get the extra characters. Nowadays, you play a game for the old WWE games. I said if you smell what the Rock is cooking, yeah, I smell what the Rock is cooking. JP, do you smell what JMT is cooking? Shout out to you, JP. Hope you join the stream, bro. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. But Hunter, Yeah, so yeah, that's why like those games for DLs, like the old games, you was able to complete a challenge. You were able to unlock the character in the game. You didn't have to pay. You didn't have to. They wasn't locked behind a paywall, and you had to pay for them. You didn't have to purchase them to be for them to be in the game. That's why a lot of people are going back to playing the old games because, like for example, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. There's certain people that's in the game you can unlock. You didn't have to purchase them. You had Did you get surprised in WWE 2006? Chris Match winning tag team champion. Time to learn for some game history. Take notes, people. Yeah, that's a fact, JP. Hunter. No, I wasn't. That's something I probably would have done too if I was like a kid. If I was a kid, I probably would have done that. Like 10-year-old me probably would have did that. 9-year-old me probably would have done that. You know, I probably would do it right. I probably still would do it now if I was playing it. But you know, that's just me. But I wasn't surprised. That something would have that happened. That's probably something would have happened in real life back in that time. But like I'm saying about these games now, that's why a lot of people now they playing these old games because now these new games you can't even you can't even enjoy characters like you used to. Back in the day, they make it so simple for you to complete a level. If you complete that level, you unlock them, and then once you're done with that other level, you move on to the next objective. Then once that's done, you get to unlock. And then they had hidden unlockables. Wow, Bret Hart. I just completed WWE 12. Rhodes Road True best retired story ever. Yeah, I gotta get WWE 12, man. Every time you mention WWE 12, I gotta buy it. I gotta get it. It's been a long time since like I told you before, it's been a long time since I haven't played WWE 12. Oh, I unlock RVD, Zack Ryder, and Yoshi Tatsu. When WWE 2K, not 2K11. I said 2K11. SVR11, right? I remember you was telling me you was playing SVR11, JP. They have Vader and Demolition. Yeah, I remember. You can unlock them. WWE 12 have a lot of unlockables. That's one thing I like about WWE 12. They even got Retro Edge. Excuse me. They even got Retro Edge and Christian. They got Brock Lesnar. You can unlock Brock Lesnar. I think Shawn Michaels is DLC and I I think he is. I remember when I got it when it first came out. I remember dang. See now you taking me back to memory lane, bro. I'm trying to remember. I remember when first got the game when it first came out back in 2011. I remember vividly. I remember when that game came out. Um, I think Shawn Michaels is a DLC. Maybe you could look that up. I mean, I'll look it up at a different time, but I know when you got the game, I think at launch, 'cause I remember in the front cover it says Rock. I said this before. Rock do E- do Evans Evans. What you mean, JP? Do Evans? What you mean? Evan Bourne? That's who you mean? Evan Bourne? Oh, create Javon Evans. Oh, I'm like Evans. I'm like, okay, now I figure, okay, you said Javon Evans. Okay. I do you mean like Evan Bourne or something. Like maybe because guess top three favorite superstar. Create Javon Evans. I'll create Javon Evans. My favorite superstar, guess who it is? Guess top three favorite superstar. Undertaker, This is just my guess. Undertaker, Steve Austin, and The Rock. That's my guess. JP, I gotta create more claws anyway. I gotta create more claws. I already made Test and Shane McMahon. I gotta create more claws anyway. Create. I showed speed. Like I said, bro, I got a lot more people to unlock. I mean, unlock. More, I got more people to create. First, Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah, so you a Hogan fan? I see. Ain't nothing wrong being a Hogan fan. You feel me? But I was shocked when you said first Hulk Hogan, then Triple H, then Daniel Bryan. I was surprised by that three. I thought you'd maybe say Stone Cold, Rock, or HBK, or maybe CM Punk, or maybe Ultimate Warrior. I'm a little surprised by that list. Now, Daniel Bryan, I figure you like Daniel Bryan. Who doesn't like Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan he's a good technical wrestler. Jeff Hardy, there's no more people like that high flying Jeff Hardy Hurricane. Yeah, Hurricane Helms, yeah. Even before he was Hurricane. In WCW, he was Shane Helms. Sugar Shane. This is before he had the mask and all that. Cruiserweight. Going to change Daniel Bryan for Ultimate Warrior. Hey, that's your pick, man. You gotta like the greats before everyone else came, especially Hogan, Warrior, they're gone. So people like Vader, Psycho Sid, they all gone, bro. They all gone. You know what I'm saying? Like all the greats are gone. Macho Man, even 2/3 of the NWO is gone. You got Kevin Nash that's left. I know you're gonna say X Pac. I don't really think I'm talking about the original three NWO. The original three. I'm not talking about everybody else start coming. I'm talking about the original three members. Hurricane say, "What's up with that?" Yeah, I know. CM Punk is my favorite ECW superstar, but not my favorite. So you like classic CM Punk. You like retro. I call it retro punk. Back when WWE, back when THQ didn't put the Pepsi logo on his arm. Remember, there was a time when WWE games you wasn't able to see the Pepsi logo on his arm. Remember, it was completely. I don't know, the tattoos they had for CM Punk when he first was in WWE games was. Remember him against Sandman? Yeah, I remember. I remember when CM Punk first was in the WWE games. His character, his tattoos looked strange because, remember, it looked at completely. It was like completely blank. Like his arms was completely blank. Like it was missing. Like it was a missing puzzle. And you see, like it was a huge spot on his arm where his Pepsi tattoo is. So it's like, I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. When I first saw that, when I got SVR 08, I'm like, what the heck? His tattoos are missing? What the heck? It looked this strange because it's like a missing puzzle piece. Do you remember the ECW invasion, ECW on Raw? Yeah, I remember. I remember. I remember. In 2005, even you can go way back, 1997. I'm gonna get in my little chat corner and let y'all talk. Nah, JP, come on talk, bro. I don't join in, JP. Remember, you got a blue wrench too, bro. I don't want you to feel left out. You could join in. Join in. I'm not sure Brock Lesnar was ECW. Not sure Brock Lesnar was ECW. Nah, Brock Lesnar was never. He would have been good back in the day. He would have been good back in the day for ECW, especially Paul Heyman managed him. Imagine if he was in ECW back in the day. Brock versus Rock 2002. Yeah, SummerSlam 2002. Yeah. And The Rock dropped the belt to Lesnar. That's how much value he saw in Brock. Most people don't do that nowadays, but for The Rock, Brock versus Rock, Brock, get it? And plus, that was their first time facing each other. Actually, the first and only time they faced each other. That was the first and only time they ever faced each other. After that, they didn't face each other ever again. That's what made the match special, too. That was their first and only time facing each other. Remember, Rock didn't get a rematch. He didn't get a rematch with Brock Lesnar because he left to go to Hollywood. And then Rock came back months later, as you know, Hollywood Rock, which is in 2K14, by the way. Give me a JMT, yeah, yeah. You gonna make me keep saying yeah, like LA Knight, yeah. Start, yeah. I love this, guys. I love when you guys are in the chat. I love when you guys interacting. I love this, man. I love this. So every time I play 2K14, it's like a lot of I don't know, for some reason every time I play 2K14 it's like it gets lively in here, and I like it. Triple H and Chris Master versus Chris Danger and Eddie Guerrero, who win? Uh, my guess, Eddie Guerrero and Chris Danger. Oh, the real owner, Stone Cold Steve Austin. True. They trying to make LA. They want to make LA Knight to another Austin. I see a lot of Stone. I see a lot of LA Knight and Steve Austin. I do. Arena is Royal Rumble. It's all random. It's all random. What about WrestleMania? What about No Way Out? You got WrestleMania 9 unlocked in SVR06? Cause I know you got to unlock WrestleMania 9. They do got the WrestleMania 9 arena in SVR06. Oh yeah, and they got Stone Cold in SVR06. You can also play him in season mode, which is cool. And they got his voiceover. I'm not sure I'm now watching fight. Okay, well, just take your time, man. Just let me know if you got it unlocked. I don't know if you do, but. All right, guys. So we about to do Jericho versus RVD. Remember Chris Jericho in WWE 2009? Yeah, I actually did Chris. I actually had SVR 09 for the PS3. I actually did Jericho's Road to WrestleMania. I did his. I did Punk's. I did Triple H. Rob Van Dam. Yeah, I picked RVD. Yeah, JP. I picked Rob Van Dam. Yeah, I did Jericho's Road to WrestleMania. I remember when I first got SVR 09. But I think this is before I played it on the PS3. I think this is when I had it for the PS2. I remember having it for the PlayStation 2. I created Braun Breaker in WWE. You created Braun Breaker in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011? That's actually that's what's up. And I could tell you made him from scratch. I could tell you made him from scratch too. That's cool. You made Braun Breaker in SVR 11. You about the first person I ever heard even saying that because I don't. Well, that's what's up. You made Braun. But who else you gonna make next? Carmelo. You gonna make Carmelo Hayes? You gonna make Trick Williams? You gonna make Obafemi? Huh. That'd be cool if you make those. As you make those too, like old school versus new school. SVR 11. I got to get SVR 11. See, good thing, guys, I got a PS3, so I can actually get SVR 11 as well. I haven't played SVR 11 in a long time. I'm going to be honest. I haven't played that in a long time. That SVR 8, SVR 09. Like I told Hunter, I did Chris Jericho's Road to WrestleMania, and I did CM Punk's. Remember the Mask Man in SVR 09 and the Road to WrestleMania? And John Cena, yeah. I think that was John Cena Showcase. Yeah, John Cena. John Cena's Road to and I said John Cena Showcase. John Cena's Road to WrestleMania. I did his Road to WrestleMania. I say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry, but from scratch. Oh, you made Joe Hendry from scratch? Well, so you making a lot of NXT guys. That's what's up, because that shows you doing a whole bunch of variety. Most people won't even do that. They won't just create those guys. At least you're doing it from scratch, because a lot of people they hop into community creations and this. At least you're doing it from scratch. I actually like people that create stuff from scratch because it shows their level of creativity. They don't have to just go to somebody else that already made it. So let me try to see if I'm supposed to pick a Dan Marino. Let me pick. I play WWE. Penta, Carmelo Hayes, Bronson Reed. Oh, that'd be what's up if you made. I don't know if you made Penta already, but if you make Penta, that'd be sick. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but I'm quite sure you gonna do it right with Penta. I think it depends on the face paint they got in there. Oh, Hunter, you making Sting, Sid, and Scott Hall from scratch? You making? That's what's up. See, all these games y'all gotta tell me about, it makes me want to buy them now. I gotta buy more games anyway, especially for my PS3. Because the games that I got for PS3 is GTA 4, obviously 2K14, and WWE 13. I got 3 games for for the PS3. It's hard. I just put them in. I just put him put him a mask. You gonna put the color? You gonna put the color scheme on him to try to make it look, or you just gonna just throw it in there? Because I know sometimes in the WWE games, you can't really. There's certain things you can do, but it's like a way. It's a way you got to do it. Now I'm gonna create my own Rock, but with no tattoos. Are you gonna create Rock? Wait, Rock? Isn't Rock? Wait. I recommend buying Dragon, Goma, Dark Rising, and Drag Age Origin. But for PS3, right? It's hard. I just put him in scratch. So Hunter, you say you're making Sting, Sid, and Scott Hall. So you're gonna do the same thing I did with 2K14. So I got Sting, Psycho Sid, and Scott Hall. I might try that, bro. I may try the Dragon thing. Yeah, it's better than Skyrim. I'm gonna look into that. I tried to play Skyrim the other day. I gotta re-download it on my PS4 because I had to delete some games off my PS4 because it's taking up so much damn storage, and that's what I don't like. I got a 1 terabyte PS4. I don't know if I gotta get an extra hard drive or something, like an external hard drive. That's why I like. I'm gonna create. You gonna JP? You gonna make grande americano? Hey, that's what's up. At least you gonna have a variety. See, a good thing about making custom wrestlers, you're gonna have a lot of variety, and the game is gonna be more fun because you're gonna have more characters. Not only just the people that's already in the game, but people that you can customize that's not in the game. So that makes it more fun. Especially if you're playing an old WWE game, that makes it better. Because some of these games now, people are modding to put these people in the game, but making it from scratch, it makes it so much better. Because nowadays, it's almost rare now for people to just make wrestlers from scratch. Because people are relying on other people to make it for them. You know, especially if you're playing like the old WWE games, community creations are shut down, been shut down. So you're not going to be able to go in there and download a pre-made wrestler that somebody else made. You know how bad I wish the servers for 2K14 were open, so I could just go back and to see what it was like to be on community creations at that time. Even WWE 13. I like because organized origins institutions, concept slavery, so war, religion conflicts is like Lord of the Rings with different name. Is it open world? Is it open world? And can you like make your own character? Cause I'm into that type of stuff. Cause I know Skyrim you do the same thing, but Dominic Mysterio. Are you gonna make Dom? Put Gray and Dominic as a tag team and SVR 11. Dang that whole essay, bro. Yeah, he's telling me. Yeah, JP. Hunter he's telling me about he's putting me he's putting me on of a game he want me to look into. What's good? What's good, Lucian Kid? Hold on, guys, hold on. It's an open world, but you can choose your backstory in class. It's open world, but more like scenes. Okay, I might look into that, Hunter. So we have somebody in the chat. I'm about to make him to a moderator, guys, as he's here. Okay, Lucian Kid, I'm doing fine, bro. Glad you joined the stream, bro. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday night. Hope you're safe. Glad to join the live stream, bro. Now that you're here, Lucian Kid, I'm going to make you into a moderator. So congratulations, you're now part of the JM team. So say hello to your fellow teammates like JP and Hunter. We have a new moderator. So too much talk, bro. Can't play. Too much talk. Well, JP, look, JP, somebody else came into the stream. Lucian Kid, he's now part of the JM team. I had to give him a blue wrench. But I'm doing all right, Lucian Kid. I hope you're enjoying your day. You know, hope everything is going all right with you. Thank you for joining the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your boy JM team. Shout hello to your fellow moderators, your fellow teammates. Congratulations, Lucian Kid. You're now part of the team. Who's your favorite wrestler? My favorite wrestler? I got a whole bunch of favorite wrestlers. I'll give you one of them. Let's just Bret Hart. I'm gonna say Bret Hart. Because I have a lot of favorite wrestlers. I don't have like one in particular. I have a bunch of favorites. I'll just tell you one of my favorites. You know, because when somebody asks me what's my favorite wrestler, it's like then it's hard because I have a lot of favorites. But thank you for starting it again. Who, where, and what's up with that? You're hilarious, JP. You're funny. Yeah, Lucian Kid. So there's one of my favorite wrestlers. No Chavo, The Rock, no Reigns, no Eddie. I mean, I like I like everybody, JP. I like everybody. I'm an all around wrestling fan. Read my comment. Okay, hold on. I'm from Britain. That's why I love Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor. That's what's up, Lucian Kid. That's what's up. You from Britain, so shout out to everybody in the UK. Shout out to everybody in the British Isles. Shout out to my fellow British. Much love coming your way. Hold on, Hunter. I got you right now, bro. If you enjoyed Dragons and Skyrim, I bet going to get surprised in that both games. I'm quite sure I will because especially if I haven't played it before, it probably because I remember when I first played Skyrim, you know, when I first played Skyrim, I was surprised the things you could do. I actually, like I told you, I seen somebody play Skyrim before I played it, so that's how I was into it because I seen what you can do in the game and everything. Do you know Harry Styles? Yeah, I know who that is. I know who that is. I'm glad you're. I'm glad you like people like no Javon Evans, no Breaker, no Bronson Reed, no Austin Theory. Come on, JP. You know, I mean, they're good. I mean, and Lucian K, yeah, you like Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor. See, what you don't know, Lucian Kid, what you don't know, I'm actually part Irish and part Scottish. You didn't know that. This is just a fun fact about me. I'm just telling y'all a little something personal about me. I am part British and part Scottish. It's in my ancestry, just to let you know. One of my relatives, one of my great grandfathers from Ireland, okay? Do you know Kai Cenat, no singer, my bad? Wasn't Seamus Osborne? No, Seamus is Irish. He's from Dublin, Ireland. Same like Finley. Like Finn Irish. Yes, Finn Balor is Irish. Yes, he's Irish, yes. Like the fish. Come on. Come on, man. You're hilarious. Come on, JP. You're hilarious, bro. Yes, I love Sheamus. Yeah, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Come on, Sheamus. Come on, Sheamus is he's a future Hall of Famer. The only belt he needs to win is the Intercontinental Championship. That's the only belt he needs to win to get that Grand Slam. Look, John Cena got his Grand Slam by winning the Intercontinental Championship. Now Sheamus got to get his Grand Slam. Don't worry, Sheamus gonna get his Intercontinental Championship. He's won the U.S. belt. He's been the World Heavyweight Champion. He's been the WWE Champion. He's been Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, and Royal Rumble winner. He likes the U.S. He likes the United States Championship. Sheamus held the U.S. Championship, and he's won the U.S. title. He's been the King of the Ring. He's been Royal Rumble. He's been Money in the Bank. He's been WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion. He's never held the Intercontinental Championship. He had a few opportunities for it, but he has never won it. All he needs to do is win that belt, and he gets his Grand Slam. He gets to be a Grand Slam. Cena did the same thing last year. Cena got his Grand Slam by winning the IC belt. Now, I remind you, guess who never became a Grand Slam champion? Hulk Hogan never became a Grand Slam champion. I'm Dusty Rhodes. Come on, JP. Come on, bro. You come on, bro. Stop capping, bro. You capping right now. My ancestors are Celtic warriors. I'm also have Roman blood. Oh, that's what's up. See, it's cool to talk about that. It's good to talk about people's ancestors because people be having no idea what they have in their DNA, and that's very important. People don't take the time to know what's in their ancestry. People just think, "Oh, I'm this," and then they go looking back like, "Damn, I didn't know I had this in my ancestry." Yeah, you'd be surprised what you got in your blood. You know what I'm saying? Like even me. Yeah, I'm a person of color. Yes, I am. But you know what? I'm mixed. I'm mixed. I got a whole bunch in my ancestry. I got Native American in my blood. I got British in my blood. I got the Irish in my blood. I got the Scottish in my blood. Like sometimes, like the accent comes out of me without even realizing it's not by force. Of these singers, do you know Drake? Yes, yeah, of course, bro. Man, of course I know Drake, Justin Bieber, bro. I'm a music person, bro. I'm a musician. I make music myself. Of course I know these guys. I know them. I'm not saying personally, but you feel me? Like I know who they are. Yeah, I know Drake, Justin Bieber. I know who those guys are. Especially you just mentioned two of them from Canada. Two of them are Canadian artists. I know. You got Montez Ford's face, Biggie voice, say it's new day. It's a new day. I can't talk like Big E. I can't talk like Big E. I mean, I mean, if we want the smoke, I'll be like Montez Ford, do the frog splash. I'm doing my best, guys, to reach your chats. Oh, another person. Who is your favorite singer? My favorite singer. My favorite singer. That's a good one. I mean, I grew up listening to R&B, but as far as favorite singers go, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't really say who's my favorite singer. I see it, try to figure out who it is. I could say Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I know people gonna knock me. Oh, you like Chris Brown? Like, come on, gotta rock with Chris Breezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I could say the same thing like Michael Jackson. There's a whole bunch of singers. I grew up listening to a lot of R&B. So most of my bud Hunter. Are you Montez Ford lost brother JP? I'm not I am not I'm not Montez Ford lost brother. I mean, who knows? Can you do the dances 6 foot dances does right here now do a backflip? I can't do a backflip. I used to be a dancer, just to give you guys a backstory. I used to be a dancer, but I was never able to do like backflips. I did something closer to that, like maybe like a cartwheel flip, but but not no backflip. Nah. I used to be a dancer though. I could tell you guys that a little personal backstory about me. I used to be a dancer. I know dancers in the New York City area that does dance. Yes. Oh my God, he did a backflip in my imagination. Yeah, I mean, if you want to put it like that, JP, I mean, hey, that's cool, But I love America. I will visit America. Which state you from? I'm from the New York. I'm from New York City. I'm from New York City. Lucian kid. I'm from New York City, the city that never sleeps. So a lot of people from around the world love coming to New York City. What's good, Stephanie? Hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Good for you to be part of the stream. Shout out to you. Shout out to people in Ohio, people in the Cleveland area, Columbus area. Greetings from New York City. We got the whole band now. Yes, sir. I'm doing fine, Stephanie. I'm doing all right. I'm glad you asked how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm just doing my stream like I normally would do. I'm just talking to everybody. I'm talking to your fellow teammates. You know, your fellow teammates are you're in the chat. So I'm doing my best to read everybody's chat. I live in Ohio City of well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's do a daily check and then a pray. Great grandfather of British, part of my father and mother. My ancestor was Byron Spanish and also Hebrew. Oh, okay. So you got a nice mixture, bro. You got a pretty good what's that word I'm looking for? You got a good bloodline. I'm saying you got a good ancestry. You got a good DNA. I didn't even know all that, but it's good. At least you guys are being real, and at least you guys are, you know, letting me know. Well, I have one more work tomorrow than 2:30. Well, good. Well, Stephanie, you got to get to the grind. At least you get into the bag. You get into the grind. At least you got to work hard because times are getting rough out here, especially what's going on in the world right now. It's getting way harder. Inflation, a lot of nonsense in the world is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's to the point where you got to watch what you buy. You got to watch what you spend. Groceries getting ridiculous. That explains the extent some words easy in Arabic and Hebrew. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, that's why I'm a teacher assistant. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I hope it all goes well for you. You know, doing what you do best. At least it shows that you love what you do, which is hard now. It's really rare to find people that actually love enjoying what they do in their job. Because everybody now they do things just for a paycheck. But at least you enjoy doing what you love. Uh, did you know that Jimmy's my uncle? Come on, JP, stop capping, bro. Come on, bro, you capping right now. Talk about Jimmy, your uncle. Come on, Oos. Come on, bro. I need it. God, let me get up. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I shed blood, Hebrew, part of Moses. Yeah, same Moses in Bible. I can do the Uso splash. Come on, JP. You doing some day one ish. Come on, Oos. Y'all I mean? Everyone hit the subscribe button, share the live, get more people to join the thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad that you did that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, everybody, don't forget like, comment, and subscribe to your boy JMT. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. And let me check my battery real quick. Easy, clap the legs and jump. If you and say you wait and say you wait say wait hold up and say you so. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a second. It's like solving it's just like a tongue twister. Ooh, so yeah, ooh, so I'm like, it sound like some riddles, but um, it sound like a tongue twister, like ooh, cause I'm reading it. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, guys, hold on, guys. Let me go get some water. Oh, you hilarious. Oh my goodness, ain't nothing like some good old cold water. Oh, that was so good. Make sure you guys drink some water. Keep yourself hydrated. Yeah, guys, I know I got the game paused, but I'm actually glad I got the game paused because I know most of the time I'll be playing it. So at least I'm taking the time to talk to you guys on stream. So JMT, you should get WB 2K. Hold up. JP say Matt Riddle is my son. To be honest, I'm reading the chat, guys. I'm trying to catch up. To be honest, I was thinking Hebrew, but hold up, Hebrew blood. Always thinking Jewish or Islamic have blood. Their ancestors seeing the European blood, getting that blood is a little confused. I mean, well, Hunter, at least you know your genetics. At least you know your background. You know, it's interesting to know what you're telling me is really interesting because it shows that you take the chance to know your ancestry and know your background, and that's really important. JP say Matt Riddle is my son. Stephanie says that I should get WB2K26. Well, I'm gonna get that, Stephanie. I'm gonna get 2K26. I'm gonna get it. But I don't know if I'm gonna play like I played 2K25. Like I was playing 2K25 earlier. My last stream I did before this stream I'm doing, I was playing 2K25, but for some weird reason I was getting bored. And there's still more games I gotta get. I gotta get 2K15, which I still gotta get for you guys. Remember, I gotta do that CM Punk showcase. The CM Punk John Cena. Then I gotta, do the Shawn Michaels Triple H showcase. So I still got more content for you guys. I still gotta get more PS3 games. Then I gotta get WWE 12. I already got WWE 13. I finished the Attitude Era mode. I already did that. 2K14. Obviously I'm playing it. So I got to get more games. I got to get 2K16, do Stone Cold Showcase. There's a whole bunch of games that I still got to get. Remember, like I said, it's 2026. And like I said, since this year, even last year before 2026 started, I'm going to get more content rolling for you guys as 2026 goes because I want to get more games for for my PS3, mostly my PS3, because there's still more games I'm getting. Not just wrestling games. I want to get like Fight Night, because I would love to do a stream to play Fight Night. I know y'all guys gonna be laughing your butts off. And NFL, I could get NFL. I could get Madden. It gotta be what it got. It depends what Madden y'all want me to get. JMC, hear me out. Did you know that Matt is my son? I'm his dad. You hear me? Come on, JP. Come on, bro. Stop the cap, man. You talk about Matt Riddle. Buy college football? Which college football, JP? For the PS3. I need a good college football game to play. I haven't played college football in a long time, to be honest. Cause I got the PS3. You know, PS3 era, PS3 and 360 era. You know, they got a whole bunch of variety of college games. JP, Stephanie, your fellow teammate said hello. Just let you know, if your fellow, I was talking for PS4. I could purchase it. I probably would have to get the physical game. I would have to buy it physically, but I'll look into that. My son Jacob has PlayStation 3. Yeah, I figured he has PlayStation 3. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of games I got to get for the PS3. I got to get Fight Night, because there's a lot of games I want to get for my PS3. I want to get the Splinter Cell, because remember, if you guys remember Tom Clancy Splinter Cell, I actually want to do a live stream, a good live stream where I play through the missions in Tom Clancy Splinter Cell, because I know you guys will love to watch me play that on stream. All right, your fellow teammates say, how are you? NFL game. Uh, just try to see everybody else. Chat. Do anybody here is a fan of Tom Clancy Splinter Cell? My son Jacob also played Minecraft. You could, yeah, I know about Minecraft. One of my little cousins love playing Minecraft. They love playing Minecraft. Ultra Kill. Is that a game? It was like a shooting game or something. Was it an action game? And it was just for PS3, well, I mean PS4, right? Or PS3. All right, guys, let's get back to the match. Whoa, that was close. That was really close. Come on. College football 26 is a game, so you choose whatever team you want. I gotta look into that. I still gotta give me a hockey game. I'm into hockey too. I gotta give me an NHL game. I haven't played an NHL game on a console, to be honest, since I had what the PS. I will have to say maybe the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 2. Mine's Ohio State football. Shout out to Ohio State. Yeah, I gotta give me some. I gotta give me some sports games. I gotta give me the old sports games. I gotta give me Fight Night. That, and good thing about having a PS3, I could get the old games. Like I could give me like NHL. It depends on which year. Who was the first mob before me? Wait, when I start watching you, let me check. Who was the first mod before me? Um, Captain USA 75 is the first moderator, but he's not. He's rarely on. He's not. He's barely. He doesn't be on like that. I'm about to say Jeff Hardy. That's my first moderator ever. He's my first moderator. Yeah, you got a mod too, Stephanie. JP's talking about who's my first. Who's the first mod. Who the first person I had on my stream to have a blue wrench is Captain USA 75. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He actually is another wrestling fan. He actually spoke to me when I first did my 2K24 live streams. This is before I had 2K14. Busy with life, bro. He's busy with life. But whenever he was on my stream, we would have good conversations, like how I'm having a good conversation with you guys. But he's the very first. He's the first moderator that I had, and he still is a moderator. He's just not on like he was before. And plus, he plus people be busy with life, so whenever they're ready to come back on, trust me. JMC used to get NHL Hockey 2K26. You know what the thing is about the NHL games? There's an NHL game I still would like to buy. I think it's NHL 24. I will buy it, but the only problem is they want $60 for that game. I remember sports games was cheaper than that. I remember back in the day when I was like, what? Sorry for the language, kids. I appreciate that, JP. Taking a page out of my book. I don't really like swearing on my lives. I really don't. It depends if I'm doing a rant. You know. But yeah, like I remember back in the day when I was going to GameStop, and I vividly remember they had like a clearance bin. There were sports games. There were sports games from. Is that a reference about Stupid Shane? Yeah, that too. That too is a reference. One of your fellow teammates, JP, asked you where you from. They said state, but that they don't know you live outside the U.S. Yeah, I remember back in the days with these certain sports games. I remember in the Clearsman they had games for like $2.99, $1.99, $3, $5. What's up with that? Guys, what team do you want to be in Super Bowl 60? I am from. I'm going for my Dallas Cowboys. That's who I'm going for. You really want me to say it? Go ahead, say it, JP. Say what's on your mind. Dallas Cowboys not in the playoffs. Oh, that sucks. Damn. I don't know who's in the playoffs right now. I mean, I know last year's Super Bowl, damn. Now you got me drawing blanks now. I haven't see. I'm from the moon. Nah, I'm joking. I'm from Texas. Well, that's what's up. You from Texas? So New England Patriots at Denver Broncos playing championship game Sunday. Los Angeles Rams at Seattle Seahawks Sunday. I think I'm going for the New England Patriots because they got a good track record of winning Super Bowls. The Texans the Texans are I'll be a Texans fan, so I'm from New York, so I know. I mean, think, oh, you're a Giants fan, Jets fan? I mean, not really. I, I support those teams, but my favorite football team of all time is Dallas Cowboys. I'm a sports fan, period. So I'm not gonna X everyone out of the teams. Don't judge me. I don't know that much of football. Yeah, it's all good, JP. It's all good. I've see when my grandfather passed when I was like 7 years old. That's when like football for me, like I didn't like football for me wasn't the same. Like my grandfather was a big football fan, big football fan. What's the rules? What rules know that? What the rules know that sport I don't watch? Well, basically you gotta throw the football. The quarterback throws the football at one of the players. They gotta run. They gotta run and they gotta avoid being tackled. And if they're able to uh, run at the end of the field, they get a touchdown and they earn a point. But if they get tackled, it's like they gotta start over until they get it right. Basically, Seattle Superballs need to beat Super Bowl 56 champs Los Angeles Rams NFC Championship. I remember Los Angeles Rams. I remember the Oakland. I still call them the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders. I still call them the Oakland Raiders. Now they call it the Las Vegas Raiders. I still call them the Oakland Raiders. The Washington Redskins before they was the Washington Commanders. New episode Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll be watching the highlights, Stephanie. I'll be watching the highlights. Like WWE right now, I don't know what's going on with WWE. WWE, they're like up and down, and a lot of people now they watching the highlights. They watching the highlights more. You know, I don't know. It's not really cooking right now. I don't know what it is. It's the creative stuff going on. Oh, WWE champ Liv Morgan will be in just like Raw. I mean, that's if she wins the Royal Rumble, Stephanie. That's if Liv Morgan wins the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of people that may win the Rumble. Only thing I don't like the fact they even build up the Rumble. They're just now starting to build up the Rumble, saying, "Oh, I'm in the Rumble. I'm in the Rumble." They're supposed to do it before. But yeah, Liv Morgan, yeah. Let's see if she's gonna win the Rumble. She says she's gonna win it, but let's see. Cause remember, you got a lot. It look like this women's Rumble gonna be stacked. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be different than last year though. WWE Monday Night Raw at 8 on Netflix. So shout out to Netflix. Since you saying Netflix on my stream, so I gotta get some type of promotion going on. Gotta get some type of promotion. Everybody else not in. Like everyone else. Hey, I'm the only one here. Well, somebody else is here. We got Charlotte, your fellow teammate, another teammate of yours that's here. What's going on, Charlotte? Good to hear. Good to see you in the stream. Say hello to Stephanie, your fellow teammate. What's going on, Charlotte? Hope everything's going well with you, man. Oh yeah, Charlotte. Just to let you know, episode 27 is up, and if you didn't see the other episodes, you can also check it out in the playlist. I did WWE 2K25 first episode. Your finger hurt. Why your finger hurt? What made your finger hurt? Hope you all right. Oh yeah, one of your oh, what's good, Hunter? Glad that you're back. You burned it. You got to be careful, man. Hope you get better. Hope you feel better from that. But you got to be careful. Next time, be careful, Charlotte. Don't burn your finger again. I don't know if you was cooking something on the stove. I don't know, but just be careful next time. There goes my Shane McMahon claw. Here's a fun fact: Shane McMahon once managed Benoit. Once upon a time, he managed Benoit. This is when Benoit had he first had a feud with The Rock. Chris is gonna win. I mean, of course, he's gonna. This is gonna be a cakewalk for Benoit. I mean, it's Shane McMahon. Thank you for that like. Thank you. Don't forget, if you guys want to follow me on social media, if you want to stream my music, yes, I am a musician. Just like I told you before, I make music. So you guys want to check out my music, I do have a Spotify, I have an Apple, all that, iHeartRadio. You feel free to check those out if you like. And shout out to the new moderators that I've had it. Shout out to Lucian Kid. Shout out to you that's in the UK that tune into my stream. Appreciate the people that showing me love. Triple H and Chris Masters versus Chris Benoit and Heidenreich. Heidenreich. I mean, that looked like some ruthless aggression tag team match. Something that would happen on what, Raw? Probably something would happen on, probably would have been like a Raw SmackDown show. No. Probably looked like something you seen at a house show. That's probably what it looked like, a house show match. Because there's matches like that that happen in house shows that wasn't televised. Wow, Shane McMahon. Ain't no freaking way Shane McMahon. How's those claws coming along? Hey Hunter, do you have a PlayStation 3? I mean, you got a PlayStation 3, right? Oh, he did the FU. Oh, are you serious? Get the heck out of here, bro. Wow. He gonna Lily. No, no freaking way. God, serious. Elbow. All right, guys, I'm about to put in WWE 13. So I'm going to finish this tournament at another time. So I'm going to play WWE 13. Hold on. The heck? That was weird. And while Heiderreich won, I figured they win. I knew they was gonna win. That combination. I wonder who you gonna. I wonder what you're gonna do next. A tag team. Meanwhile, Heidenreich tag team hardcore title against Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan. That sounds like gonna be a good tag match. Quite Hulk Hogan is one of your favorites, so better make sure you win. Oh, come on. Come on. Go. Hey. Come on, ref. Wow. Oh. Come on, ref. Damn. Ref took too damn long. Oh, Benoit won? I'm surprised a little bit. Oh. What? Nah, ain't no freaking way. Wow, he still didn't give up. What you gotta do? Gave him like 3G. This is like the 4th GTS. Oh, now he counters it. Ain't no, nah, no, don't tell me, bro. Don't tell me he's gonna hit that. Oh, I'm about to say. Took me almost damn near 5 GTAs to get. I said GTAs. I said GTA. GTS. Damn near 5 GTS is just a. This is crazy. Ain't no freaking way, bro. He ain't. What you gotta do? Yeah, he wants that Intercontinental Championship. Oh, come on. Well, guess who wants to come back? Well, I'm glad you're back, JP. I'm playing WWE 13. I'm playing Universe mode. Team Benoit team versus Ric Flair and Paul London. That's an unusual tag team match. Well, I'm doing an I Quit match, JP. What the heck I gotta do? Hit him with 6 GTSs. How many times I gotta? This is crazy. Wow, this is crazy. You would have thought I'm doing a showcase match or something. This a regular I Quit match. Took him that while just to. It was a good match though. Wow, just got a doggone trophy. And and it's called negotiation. The trophy. Is it true you could still use the Terrorists and get DLC? Nah, bro, you can't get DLCs no more in WWE 13. I wish you can. At least for me, I wish I could get the DLCs because they got a lot of DLCs for this game. I can't even get them. I even for 2K14. Anyway, since you're here, Javan, Devance, the boss, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. I'm gonna give you a blue wrench. All right. So congratulations, Devance, the boss, 3498. You are now part of the JM team, and I hope you enjoy the live stream, my guy. So congratulations, you're part of the JM team. Say hello to your fellow, teammates like Hunter and the JP. Uh, Welcome aboard. Yeah, so unfortunately, I can't. I wish I can get the DLCs. The only way you could get the DLCs is what I've heard. The only way to get them is if you unless you mod your PS3. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is. I've heard you can get them through a mod. That's what I've heard. I mean, if that is, then that's really damn cool. But I think what I've heard, I think you can. I looked it up yesterday. I think what I'm gonna tell you right now, since on stream. So now that you're here, you're a new moderator to the stream. Let me search it up on Google right now. W13. This is what I looked up yesterday. So I'm gonna tell you right here on live. 13 DLC is still available. Yes. Well, what it says on here, Google. The Vance is it says yes, some WB13 DLC is still accessible for download on older consoles PS3/360. If you had previously purchased it or if it's still listed in the game store, but still but new purchases or access can be difficult as the official digital storefronts for older content often get discontinued, making it unreliable. Some players report success finding it in console stores while others find content removed. So availability varies by platform and luck. Dog because this is not 2K, you could get locked stars. That is true because this is not a 2K game. So what I looked it up, it depends if you're able to sign in on your PlayStation 3 account and you can go in the store, the PlayStation store. I mean, if you go to the WWE shop, section and see if you can still access it. Like it said in Google, it says by luck. If you're able to, if it's still there, then good. Good for anybody that can get it. I need to get some of these DLCs because back then I didn't have the game. I didn't get to buy it. I didn't get to have it. 2K14. I remember when you was able to still get the NWC. So some people don't know for WB13. I mean WB 2K14. I actually had the NWO DLC. I actually did. I had the American Badass Undertaker too. That's when I first had 2K14 for the first time. This is like what 2018. This is like 2018 or something. This is when I first had like the PS3 Slim. And this is when I first had 2K14. So I remember I actually had some of the DLCs for 2K14. This is back in 2018. So this is when you could still be able to go in there and get some of the games. Okay, Smooth. Yeah, I don't have this one either. Yeah, because nowadays a lot of people are going back and buying the old games. So they want to get the DLCs because at least if you get WWE 12 and WWE 13, you can still, there's still possibility you can still find it, but it depends if they still got it though. That's the thing. Now, unlike 2K, at least with those WWE games, you can still. It depends. It depends on if it's as accessible. Because if it's like 2K14, then it's like Because I looked it up yesterday. 2K14, what I've heard, it says you can't find it on the storefront. So it's like because they can have it bust so much, and plus certain codes be expired. So if you're able to get it during that time, then good. But if you didn't, then you're out of luck. I completely missed the boat for 2K19. Yeah, I could tell. Man, damn, bro. I can't even imagine how you felt. I can't even imagine how you. I can't imagine how you felt about that, bro. Luckily for me, I had the DLCs for 2K19. I had the Rey Mysterio, Ronda Rousey. I had the Ricochet one with Ricochet in it. I had trying to remember who else was DLC in 2K19. I know I had Rey Mysterio. The Rey Mysterio was a must-have because it was his first 2K game back. So it was really a must-have. I didn't start playing games again until the pandemic happened. Yeah, that's when everything was fucked up, bro. Especially nowadays, a lot of people. The world is different, bro. The world is different now. People ain't who they are no more. Video games is not what it used to be. You know, Once that happened, even remember 2K20. I remember 2K20. 2K20 was a disaster. I didn't even care to play it. It was so real. They had to cancel 2K21, the 2K we never got. But that was smart for them to take a break, and then we got 2K22, which was a great comeback. And this is one of the reasons why I got a PS3. So I can get 2K14 again, because I had it before when I had my first PS3 Slim for the first time. But years later, I'm glad I got a PS3 again. WB13, I never had it. It's my first time having an actual copy of the game. I never like brought it back then. I didn't have it back in the day. So this is as funny as it sounds. This is my first WB13 game. Now I borrowed it from a friend I grew up with in my neighborhood and where I'm from. That's how I first played it, because people, somebody in my neighborhood that I knew had it, and I borrowed it. That's how I brought it. That's how I played it. I didn't know 2K19 had so many great claws from ever. Yeah, 2K19 had a wonderful community creations. I remember this is when I had it on Xbox One. This is when I had it on my Xbox One. Because years ago I had Xbox. Things is different now because now I got a PlayStation. But before I had all this on, I had 2K18. I even had the DLCs from 2K18. I had the Hardys, I had Kurt Angle, I had Drew McIntyre. I had all the DLCs from 2K18. I had John Cena, had RVD. I actually liked the DLCs from 2K18. I even made my own claws in 2K18 just from scratch. I remember I played 2K18 when when it was community creations. I believe this is when I had Xbox One for the first time. I think this is when I had my very first Xbox One. I had I remember when the servers were up. I remember playing 2K17 when the servers were up. Does WWE 13 have a lot of rosters without DLC? No, Hunter, nah. I mean, it has a cool roster, but if you have the DLCs, it makes the roster even more larger. Without the DLCs, it's like the roster is limited, unless you have custom claws that you make. But even in WWE 13, the claw slots is 50. There's not see when WWE went to 2K, 2K extended the claw slots to 100. Remember, THQ only had the claw slots from to 50. Well, when they went to 2K14, that's when 2K increased the slots to 100. That's why when you in 2K14 they had 100 slots, so you have more space to have more claws. I heard 2K26 is increasing the claw slots to 200, which is pretty cool. They should have been did that. Yeah, now I have 2K14, 15, 17, 19, 22, 23, 24. Damn, 25. I need 16 in WWE 13. Damn, you almost got all of them. I've had almost all of them. I mean, I had 16, 17, 18, 19. I had 20. I had 22 for the Xbox. See, the ones I had before, they was for like Xbox One. I had for the Xbox One. I had 2K19 for Xbox One. I had 2K18. Even my old Xbox account, I had like 2K19 and 2K18. 2K15 is my favorite tag team matches, like Shield with Finisher. I think that's the first 2K you was able to do the Shield Bomb. I think that's the first 2K you was able to have the Shield Bomb as a finisher. When you put all them together, that's when they do the shield bomb. I think that's the first 2K you was able to do the shield bomb. I remember doing it in 2K19. When you have all three of them around near each other, that's when there's like a little cutscene, and they do the triple power bomb. I remember doing that in 2K19, but 2K15, I think that's the first one they was able to do it. I had 2K15 for the PS4. But I didn't get to really play it like I wanted to. I think I had 2K15 for Xbox One too. I think I had it for the Xbox One as well. What WWE game have a lot of rosters? Here, here comes the pain. But honestly, bro, if you want to get, but 2K wise, I think WWE 2K19. 2K19 had a massive roster. They did. They had a lot of rosters, plus of the DLCs. But this is the thing though. 2K14 to 17 is all PS3 though for fun factor. Yeah, it is. But see, from 2K15 from 2K15, that's when they started putting it for like PS4, Xbox One, and stuff because they were shifting over to the next generation. So, but people like see. I'm gonna get 2K15, but now people tell me now I've been asking people to get the PS4 version or the PS3 version. Now I'm gonna get the PS4 version because I want to do it for showcase because I'm gonna have more streams for you guys. I suppose you didn't want that version. I say PS4 version 2K games are worse. Yeah, because that's when they were shifting in from PS3 360 to P4 to Xbox One era. So they had a lot of work to work on the new consoles. I mean, because I've already played I already played 2K15 on the PS4 already. The only thing is I never got the chance to really fully do the showcase. I think I did the showcase, but I think I did it just a little bit, and I was too lazy to do the rest of it. But now if I get it now, I could do it on stream so you guys can watch me play and unlock everything. But I heard people like the PS3, but people like the PS3 version of 2K15 because one is like 2K14. It's like 2K14. They call it WWE 2K14.5. Now, did I have ever played it for the PS3? If I'm trying to remember, I think I did. If I can remember, but I remember having it for Xbox One and PS4. PS3, I don't remember much of playing it on PS3. I will have to go. I have to go once series newer to. But oh, good night, bro. Good seeing you, Hunter. I'll see you on the next stream whenever you come on, bro. You be safe, all right? Enjoy the rest of your night. So you already checked your game for Goldust and Val Venus? Nah, I don't have Goldust and Val Venus. I have a Goldust Claw in my 2K14. I made Goldust from scratch in 2K14, but nah, I don't have Val Venus and Goldust. I don't have them. I can make them if I want to. I can make Goldust again. I can make Val Venus. It's no problem. I can make wrestlers from scratch. But I showed you my 2K14. Like I made Booker T from scratch. I made Jeff Hardy. As you see, that's my Jeff Hardy. You're gonna see it. That's my Jeff Hardy right there on the left. So I made that Jeff Hardy from scratch. Try to give him like an attitude era look because it's WWE 13, but was asking because it was in the purchasable as it was in the was what was asking because it was in the purchasable. Nah, it wasn't in the purchasable. I never I never had the chance to really get those DLCs. I try to get on the PlayStation Store on my PS3 to see if there's any if I could access some of these old DLCs. But for some weird reason, every time I try to, there's like a QR code you gotta go through from. There's like a link to get on the website, of Sony, and so I could try to see if I can get in the thing easy. I wish I still had my old PS3 account. That I wish I can. I wish I could get into that. I had a lot of games that I brought on my old PS3 account, but that was a long time ago. That was years ago. That's when I had my what? If I can remember, what I think that's when I had my the original PS3. I think I had the original. I had the original PS3 model. This was like 2011, 2012. It was like 2011. Yeah, 2011, 2012. This one I had the original PS. This one I had my first PS3, the fat one, PS3 fat. They used to call PS3 the fat version. That's a what the heck? Yeah, I missed that whole era, and at the end of the PS2 during the pandemic, I got a PlayStation Slim or the PS2 Slim, right? I used to have the PlayStation 2 Slim. I had two versions of the PlayStation 2 Slim. I had PS3 Slim. Okay, okay. But even the PS2, I had a PS2 Slim. I had the black one and I had the silver one. I had a black PS2 Slim and a silver one. But PS3 Slim, yeah, This PS3 that I have, this is my second. This is my. If you want to get technical, this PS3 that I'm playing right now. This is my fourth PS3 overall. This is the fourth PS4 that I have. My first three, the first two that I had was the original model. My next one after my second fat PS3 was the slim. I got the PS4 Slim first during the pandemic, then got the PS3 Slim. Shit. Look, I got a PS4 Slim, bro. I got the same thing. I got a PS4 Slim and I got a PS3 Slim. I got the 250 gig PS3 Slim. Now they got a 500 gigabyte. I was about to buy one time. I was about to buy a 500 gigabyte PS3. The one, the last model where you can slide, it slides. That one was kind of cool. The only good thing about that one is 500 gigs. Nobody told me I should have got a PlayStation 4 Pro at the time. Yeah, the PlayStation 4 Pro was a good console. It was very powerful too. It has 4K gaming and stuff. That's what made it so cool. It had 4K gaming. It basically had had technical specs of a PS5. Even the PS4 Pro, that's going for bread. It's going for a lot of bread. Even these old consoles like the PS3, they going for bread. If you want to get a brand new sealed, if you want to get a brand new in the box, brand spanking new, no used, gonna cost you an arm and a leg, man. Just to get a PS3, fresh, brand new. I remember I got my first PS4 Slim, 1 terabyte, brand new in the box, not non-used, fresh. I think I ordered it from Walmart. I think that's where I ordered it from the Walmart website. But I regret selling it though. I regret selling my PS4 Slim. It was brand new. It wasn't used. It was 1 terabyte. It was my first 1 terabyte PS4 Slim. Yeah, it's nothing wrong buying used consoles. It depends on the condition. Now the PS4 Slim, it was good because it was my first official PlayStation 4 that I got myself. Like the first PS4 that I had, it was original model, but somebody gave me their PS4. It was the original PS4. It was a 500 gigabyte. But the 1 terabyte is better because you got more storage. The 500 gigabyte, you only can have so much games on it though. The Slim was new. Yeah. But see, with me, it's like a couple of years. What was it? It was a couple of years after, though. It was a couple of years after the P. It's always when a couple of years after the PS4 is out. You get the console when the new system is already out. So it's one of those type of things. Same thing with the when I got my first PS3. I remember when a friend of mine's got his first. I remember when he got his PS3, brand new in the box. That's when the PS3, the original PS3, had the box with the handle. I feel I paid too much at the time. But what to you was it worth it? Was it worth it at that time to get it? Was it worth it? I bet it was worth it because you was able to you didn't get a used one. You got a brand new one in the box. You didn't have to worry about being messed up or nothing like that. Because you gotta be real careful, especially with used consoles. Like yeah, it may look new, but you gotta be real cautious because people have used it before, especially using secondhand consoles. Secondhand consoles, you gotta be real careful. That's why I like buying certain consoles brand new in the box. At least they'll last you what a few years. Like me, I could have got a PS5. I could have got a PS5 anytime. Like even when the pandemic was happening, I could have been even after I could have been got me a PS5. Was at a lot of stores. I seen a lot of PS5s. I could have got one, but I'm like, nah. Yeah, because it was born around the pandemic, so worth every penny. Hell yeah, it was worth every penny, of course. you got your money's worth. Especially people was indoors, people wasn't at the stores like that. Even there was people still in stores, but just you had to be in the line behind people and all that. But it was worth every penny, bro. It was worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy JMT. Hope you guys enjoying the stream. Like, comment, and subscribe to the stream. There will be more content coming on the way very soon. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday night. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys are enjoying enjoying your night at home. Until until it was stuck in safe mode. Did it get, until it got stuck in safe mode? I mean, did it get messed up afterwards, or was just did you accidentally put it in safe mode? Yo, radio. All about the power. All about the power. It's all about the power. All about the power. Radio. Mm-hmm. I know you're dreaming. It went in safe mode after a Sony update and was stuck, and I had brought another one. What the heck? That's weird. That's really strange. You updated it and then it. That's wild, man. And you had to buy another one. And you know what's the crazy part? You can actually tell it. You can actually contact Sony and let them know about it. Some people can do that. I guess some people can actually contact Sony, but I guess some people don't like doing that. I guess ship it to them and whatever you something like that. I guess people rather just buy it, buy another one. Yeah, APA is in here. They're in here. You didn't know APA was in WWE 13. There's this they'll to unlock them. You have to do the off script mode, the off script chapter. That's how I got Edge and Christian, Retro Edge and Christian. And you also can unlock JBL. You can also get the Undisputed Championship. That's how you can get Jericho too. And the Undisputed, and you get Edge, you get the Light Heavyweight Championship, you get Eddie Guerrero, Lita, Trish Stratus, Sh- Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, you get Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, you go. There's more unlockables. The off script mode is not part of the Attitude. Is part of the Attitude Era mode, but it's its own separate chapter. It's basically like an extra chapter where you could just unlock bonus people. But yeah, they're 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 in the game. That's how I unlocked them. Do the off script chapter. Yeah, man, good. Get WWE 13, bro. I ordered mine off of eBay. I was gonna I ordered it off at first. I ordered it off of Amazon, but I realized it was too pricey, and I canceled my order, and I ordered it off of eBay, and I got it for $10. I brought it for $10. It was worth it though. I had 2K16, but then my PS4 couldn't read the disc, and then I returned it back, and I got it for 2K17 for PS4. I got 2K17, but then afterwards, when I got 2K17, put it in my PS4. I had to do something with the settings to make the disc be in red, and for some reason, my PS4 read 2K17, the disc. And I looked at myself like, damn, I should never trade it. I never should have never took it back. 2K16, because I brought it because I was going to do content. I was going to do a live streams for Stone Cold Showcase. But I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna probably because I ordered it off a game. I brought it at GameStop. That's how I got 2K16 for PS4. But now if I get 2K16, I gotta order it offline or something. It's more. This is why I get games from it. It's it's more, but this is why I get games from Amazon. I got it off of eBay because it was cheaper. Because I ordered it for $10. I originally ordered WWE 13 off of Amazon, but then for some reason I ordered it. But then it was like I still had my money and everything, and it's like it went through, but it's like it was weird. But then I canceled it and I said, screw it, I'm gonna order it off of eBay. And it was worth it though, because I ordered it for $10. As for Amazon, it was like 30 something dollars, which is not a big deal, but it's like it was worth it. Now that I got W13, now I just gotta get 2K15. Cause I did said since last year that I was gonna order WB13 and 2K15. I got WB13 now as I'm playing it. Now all I gotta get is 2K15. I'm probably gonna get the PS4 version of 2K15. What the heck was that, Edge? Ah, All right, guys. Look, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna continue on my other, my other phone, obviously, because my phone here is about to die. So you already know the vibe. So once I'm done with these matches, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm probably gonna come back on stream Saturday. So I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna continue on my other phone. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys when I get